With Jamie Ashmore, the head volleyball coach here at Indiana University South Bend. Jamie, let's just talk about the end of last year. Last year's season was kind of a tumultuous one. Then you work into your spring season, and just talk about the growth from last fall to the spring to the summer, and as you tackle 2019.
Yeah, so obviously our fall we had quite a few injuries. Every time we gained one, we seemed to lose one. So it was definitely a roller coaster of emotions, and the mentality of the team was a roller coaster. But they definitely, fought through it, which was great. And then the spring season, we had, 8 girls, and they worked really hard to get in, I guess let's call it, great shape, and they wanted to make sure they were physically ready and mentally ready. And so they pushed themselves every day, had great energy, great positivity, and then they brought that into the summer as well. And one of their goals was to make sure they did at least 2 team bonding activities a month, and that started in the spring, and they kept that going throughout the summer, which they just wanted to make sure that they knew their teammates as best as possible and had that relationship with their teammates, which I really do think helped a whole lot. And now, here we are in the preseason, and you can definitely see that the girls know each other. Those that have been here certainly know each other, and they're getting to know the new ones as well really, really well. And some of them actually knew each other coming in, and so I think that definitely helps.
You've got some veterans on this squad, 5 seniors, and then you got some elder statesmen and juniors who will play pivotal roles, as well as a really promising talented group of young gals coming in. Mm-hmm. So let's just talk about your personnel, starting with those 5 seniors.
Yeah, they know the ropes here. They've been around it. They know what our conference is all about. And they know, they were here in that 2016 season where we did really well and made it to the national tournament. And so they want to get back there. And so they've been really doing a great job of leading their team and encouraging their team, and truthfully teaching their team. During our practices, those 5 have taken somebody, kind of under their wing and really shown them what this program is all about and the hard work that they need to put forth, and so I really think that has been huge, and that has made our practices really, really good. And then you talk about the ones that have been here before, that are younger. They've been pushing themselves too. They don't act like this is only their second year or whatever it might be. They've been acting like they're veterans as well, and so it's been really great, and their leadership styles have really started to come out.
You're involved in the one of the most competitive conferences in all of NAI volleyball. Let's just talk about going toe-to-toe with some of the best in the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference.
Yeah, as always, St. X is going to have a great team. They did lose a lot, but they always have a great team. I fully expect Trinity Christian to come with, guns blazing, as they always do. And then ONU will have another good season. Both of those 2 teams lost some players, but Brenda and Bill do a great job of making sure that their teams are ready and they're ready to compete and to play hard. And so I fully expect another tough year in our conference. But honestly, the team's looking forward to it. They want to be up at the top. They have a lot to prove, and they want to show the conference that we are a great, talented team.
You're the only coach in the history of the IU South Bend volleyball program, and you've matured exponentially from the beginning to where you're at right now. Let's just talk about the growth as a coach, and once again, for a kid who grew up and was part of the Dunes volleyball program, a part of a great high school program, you played 5 years in college, so you've been around the block, and this is your passion.
It is, definitely. Since I was a little girl, I knew that I wanted to coach volleyball. It's been something that I have always dreamed about. I knew I wanted to play, but then when I was done playing, I wanted to be a coach. And I think that from when I first started to where I am now, I've really realized the importance of building a relationship with the players, and how I want to impact their life. Even when they're done playing here, I want to make sure that I'm still involved in their life as much as I can be, and they know that they can come to me if they have any problems. And I think that's been the biggest learning the biggest thing I've learned this whole entire time that I've been coaching is relationships are just as important as X's and O's, if not more important. And so I've put a lot of emphasis on that lately, and done individual meetings with every player, just because I want to make sure I get to know them and get to know who they are and have an impact on their life.